Welcome to D20 Tavern, Arizona. I'm Thomas. I normally am playing Smoke, but I just want to thank y'all for watching this, what will be episode 2 of session 1. And in this episode, our characters will finally get some breakfast and get to meet Honey. Pay attention when we do meet Honey. I'm going to have a question for y'all at the end once we're done watching this episode.
So you go into... Who goes? Who else goes?
Oh, I thought I was already in. Yeah, I'm heading in to try to get as much food packed up as I can for a trip.
I'll try to whistle and fail because of my face to try to get Clink to come with us.
So
the lizard lips don't work very
Because
well.
as you guys walk up, you see him. You see Clink like every now and then poking out, and Strubs goes into the tavern.
Strubs comes in there with us.
He goes in.
I
Yes.
think he's ahead of us. But yeah.
Inside, there's a few tables. This is, for a farm tavern, it's pretty nice. You've got some wooden circular tables, a small group, some more goblins, maybe even a gnoll or two in here, that are eating and sitting at some of the tables. You've got a long bar and a couple of servants who would be working in here. You see this large bugbear you have not seen him before. He's honey brown.
Is that his name?
No,
I really hope it's Honey.
you could call him honey. He has suspenders. Doesn't wear any shoes.
Honey the Pooh.
He has a small straw cap that he wears on top of his head, and it's kind of like the trucker way of wearing it, where he just sits it on top, right? So it's a straw cap that sits on top, and a really flat face, and widened nose, and he seems to be kind of like helping within serving. There's also a couple other goblins that you've seen as servant hands in here as well. Sitting at one of the tables is Fez, the ever so talkative green goblin, sitting at one of the tables, and she sees you guys walk in and goes, "Oh, welcome! The new crew members are here. You guys are rising stars in the face of Jellybean. Sit down, have a bite to eat." And sitting, waiting for you, is some what we would know today as French toast and some bacon.
Do they call it French toast?
They call it, yes, we will call it French
Drum
toast.
toast.
It is official canon, French toast. It is called Roman toast.
Perfect.
Roman toast.
Well, I sit down and grab some bacon.
Is there any questions about what you're going to be doing today?
Do we have to take obnoxious goblin along?
Well, he's kind of... Strubs is different, and you'll
Party pooper? Stick in the mud?
you'll appreciate him, and
We
he's
take
got
no
his
responsibility if he dies.
Well, just make sure he comes back. He's
No
useful to the
promises.
tavern.
We brought the alligator back, or crocodile. We'll bring his body back.
We're going to keep Strubs in line. We're going to... Gurm is going to join you on this journey in, and he's been my assistant and kind of strong arm when things go a little off the beaten trail, if you know what I mean. So Grim over there, he'll be your guide through the town, and Strubs might help here and there in some form or fashion.
Who's Grim?
Grim,
And the bugbear kind of turns over.
Oh,
Honey? Honey is Grim?
I thought his name was Honey.
I did too.
Okay, so
You're welcome.
His name is now Honey.
Did you say Grim?
I don't
Before
remember
that-
Grim.
Grim. Check,
Honey Brown,
right
I
here,
think, was
Honey.
the color, and
He's
I was.
Honey
I
Brown.
know, but I never heard
Honey,
Grim
his
before he
name is
got to
Honey.
Grim is going. I'm like,
His nickname, his real name is Gurm, but
But
he's
yeah,
been
we all know
known
him as
Honey.
Honey.
as Honey.
oh, I hope he's low.
Is it a pejorative nickname, or is it a?
So he walks over and
He's
goes,
very sour.
"Well, hi guys, how are we doing today?
Hello, honey.
I've heard so much about you, and I am so excited for the journey today."
I look at him and I say, "We're excited too, Honey. We're excited too."
Well, I hope you don't want to cause any trouble while we're in town, because those darn harpies, they like to sing a tune that's not too good for my ears.
I say,
And as he like takes his finger, and his ear's like up in his head, and he kind of comes here, and when he pulls it out, it's got this like nasty wax that's attached to it, and he puts it in his mouth. Goes, I think we're gonna make a good team. A good team. Yeah.
yes, we will, Honey. Well, hopefully we'll not get in any trouble. We'll go there,
I'd like to
be
see.
about our business, and try to be a blessing to those around
Is
us.
there coffee with this French toast?
There's coffee with the French toast. If you need some more warm toast, I can bring some up for you. Would you like some?
Smoke is just drinking his coffee, trying to settle his stomach.
You see Jelly Bean kind of over in the corner talking with a couple of this really bulky looking changeling that you would know what a changeling looks like, and he's kind of hunched over. He's about 7 feet tall. Good
As
long
we were
claws.
talking with Honey, I just kind of wanted to get a beat on him, maybe see what he's about, what his deal is, if he seems genuine.
Roll an insight check, genuine, and like how, like just the way, like if he's sneaky, if you get a bad feeling.
If he's as
Simple.
if he's touched in the head slightly, or if that's an affectation, that kind of thing. Oh, that's a 13.
He's a serious individual. Up above his chair, it's in the corner of this bar around the table, and he's got a couple guys there, and this big, huge, hulking changeling. Like above him is
This is Honey?
no. This is. Are you doing this on?
I was wondering about Honey.
Okay,
because we were
sorry.
talking to him.
Sorry.
Say
I
you
was
about- you
gonna-
about
very
threw us a
confused.
curveball.
I was like,
That was gonna blow my mind.
Right.
He's a
So
serious
no,
individual?
I was going towards you were trying to get a read on Jelly Bean.
Oh.
So I'm sorry. So you very genuine. This guy is like nothing can go wrong in the world today. Type of attitude of 13. You can get that read off of him. Very genuine.
Okay.
By what you can kind of tell.
Okay, cool.
While Honey's talking, can I slip behind the counter? Look around?
So bar. You want to go to behind the counter, where Fez has probably made her way over to there, where she's kind of working.
Can I
back
do
and
this
forth.
while she's introducing Honey to the guys here?
Sure. Go ahead and make a. Well, this is going to be kind of complicated
Okay.
roll,
Okay.
but it is going to be a stealth check.
No, it's a 1.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
That's a 1.
Honey goes, well, don't be rude. I want to introduce myself to you. Where are you going? What's your name? You can call me Honey. Don't you go nowhere.
Okay.
honey, this is clean. He can't talk back like you do.
Oh,
He can sound like you.
you're one of them crow folk from
Yeah.
Sharn, aren't you?
Not good for my ears.
Not good for my ears. Well, well, do you want some toast?
Toast.
Toast. Okay, we'll go get some more toast. And he walks over, gets some more, comes back up, goes back in to the back parts of the, like where the kitchen would be.
Smoke's gonna look at Grax and be like, "Your Uncle Jellybean is running a more rudimentary operation than I realize, or we have no idea what's going on here."
I kind of lean in and I say,
Seems to be.
I think Honey might have some other uses other than his ability to maybe keep the books.
He's not.
I say as I grab a fistful of bacon and I just take a bite as if it was just a thick piece of steak.
Yeah, it is. What they call would be bacon would be like a honey, or not honey.
It's like pork belly cuts.
Yeah, it's not like a fine cut what we would call bacon. It's
Yeah,
a good.
I grab a fistful of whatever it is and bite off a piece.
Everything that's not meat, I kind of turn my nose up at.
I'll be waiting. And so when he comes back out,
I ate his French toast when I finally get a stomaching back.
Mammals.
make sure you guys are all ready to go and have all your things. I heard we got some visitors here, and I'm sure that nice ogre friend outside, he's got lots of things to say. So just make sure when we go outside that you don't say anything to the big ogre guys about what happened to last night, okay?
Okay.
Honey, are you in charge of the food for our trip?
I'm in charge of food and all the good things that are fun and good in the world.
Good.
What was the
At least we won't
what was the female goblin's name? Fez. I want to kind of turn to Honey. And, Fez said you would bring a leash or something for Strubs. Keep him.
Keep him at hand.
Oh my gosh. Roll it, deception.
Okay.
He's fast.
Oh, that's a 17.
Oh, she would kind of say things like that. I'll make sure we get a leash. I'm not going to put on Strubs. No way will I put on Strubs. You going to put on Strubs? That'd be kind of funny. Just don't do it, the ogre, okay?
He's a big goblin. He can put it on himself. Just give it to him.
Oh, I'll go
No,
get. I'll go.
Bring it to us, honey. We'll handle putting it on when need be.
You
Don't
don't-
take it to
Maybe
Strubs.
we do it on the road.
He don't like you very much.
I've noticed.
All about you.
Yeah.
Stuff about potatoes, how you don't like peeling, you just lazy. I'll see you guys outside, okay? Okay. And he kind of walks through the bar. You do notice some of the gnolls kind of during this time and conversation, they kind of, some of them are like looking at you, but they go back to their, what they're doing, and like they are like looking up at you as if maybe not have seen a dragonborn before.
Oh, well then I stand up and make my way over there.
Okay.
Say,
Is your brother about to start a breakfast brawl?
no. I say, I walk over to the group, and I take with me a plate of bacon. And I set it down at the table, and I say, mind if I have a seat?
I think you're at the wrong table, boy. You go back over there at that table.
Bring the bacon
Another
back.
guy's like growling. Fez over at the corner goes,
Now, don't let there be any trouble in the tavern here. That would be a good start for the jelly bean. Go back to your table.
I set the plate down at the table, and I take my weenus out and I put it down on the table, and I lean over.
I don't think dragonborns have a weakness.
I think they have a weenus.
Yeah.
And I say, I think this is a community table.
I stand
I think
up and stretch.
everybody's
Stand up.
welcome here.
I get Clink's attention wherever he's trying to steal something from.
I say, listen. We're all working at the same farm. There's no reason we have to watch.
We don't work at this farm.
Well, what are you doing here?
another one of the other gnolls.
We're eating meat.
Oh, you guys are just passing through?
We eat breakfast here every morning. We like and respect Jelly Bean. But you smell of law. Dragonborn.
Alright. Alright. Well, why don't you guys enjoy the bacon? And I'm sure I'll see you around. And as I turn around, I cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And one of the effects is that I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choosing.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who spoke right behind the back of his head, I choose to cast.
Is there a saving throw?
What's that?
Is there a saving
No,
throw?
there's no
It's
saving
just a
throw.
sound effect.
Just a
So
sound.
he kind of starts going around looking.
And I also choose to make the ground shake, just very, very, very gently.
Nope. They're like kind of like, and get up and like take their food as you're walking away and get out of the tavern.
Did they
That's-
take
As
the
they
bacon?
walk, I grab their plate and I go, "We're eating meat." And take a piece off.
That's amazing.
Okay. Anything else?
Friendly folk around here, brother.
Did you bring the bacon back or no?
No, it was a peace offering.
I think
It
Clink-
seems to have
I
worked
think
well,
Clink
thank
got
you.
it.
There's more.
Better bet there'll be.
Honey's got plenty. I'm sure. If not, there's
Of
there's
food.
plenty of other cake.
So a
Takes
short
food.
rest goes by, right? With about time you eat, have the conversation with the nobles. Definitely a sense that you're not from around these parts. You definitely get that feel. So 30 minutes go by. Do we linger around?
No, I
No.
thought we were heading out to
No,
leave.
let's get
Time
going.
to go.
So you go outside and they've got like a small wagon. Waiting for you, with Honey up in the.
As we kind of make our way out, I'd like to kind of slide up and walk next to Smoke and just kind of nudge him and grab that hempen rope that he got in the last go around and fashion it into kind of a little leash and just I want to hold it for a minute. I'm gonna choose my moment.
You think Honey let us down? You know, I think Honey got us a leash.
Well,
All right,
we'll be prepared for either way.
all right. Fair.
Is,
My gut tells me Honey got us a leash.
So we're on the road right now.
So as you guys go up and you'll see Honey sees you guys and gets a little kind of excited. Hi guys, I told Strubs that you guys are gonna get a leash and that Fez gave the permission to hold 9 yards. And he got all upset. He already went in town. I'm sorry if I spoiled your fun. And
You say he already
left
went into
without
town?
us?
He already left, went in town.
Oh, we better catch up to him.
You did well.
I'm sorry.
Now he's not with us. This is
I
better.
didn't mean- I
Did you
didn't
bring the
mean
leash
for that.
anyway?
I did bring the leash. It's
He's their guy.
It's
Want to
one-
take the leash?
It's a
from him.
leather. It's like a leather
Oh.
bull leash, right? Or like something you would lead like a bull or a
Yeah.
horse with. Perfect. Like something. It's even got the bridle and everything.
Oh god, it's got a bit. That's amazing.
I didn't know. I didn't know Strubs was into that.
Is it big enough to accommodate a goblin head?
It is big enough
Honey,
to
Honey
accommodate.
is our dude right now. Honey's in.
In
That's
the
other
back,
reason they call him Honey.
in the back, there's some barrels. In
Back
there.
of the wagon.
And you guys are going along on the road now. If you guys are,
We're in a
if
wagon.
you guys get in the wagon and go.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a small little wagon, right? Probably as long as this table, but too wide. There's some seats and stuff there. The goblins and stuff are there. The ogre's outside. Ogre kind of sees you guys kind of come out, eyes you as you're walking. You guys get in the wagon, start going on the wagon ride. So it's just you guys. You guys go along the river in this barren land in this road that seems to go past the tavern, and as first time really off of the skip ads here, off the farm in quite some time. So I'd probably say about 5 months you guys have lived on this farm. So off in the distance, about 10 miles off, is this massive forest that is kind of off in the backdrop. But you've got this barren land, and you, for about a mile till you get to a bridge. Now along that mile, as you guys are kind of riding, Honey goes, well guys, I heard you guys killed a crocodile last night. And the one pony that's kind of going, or oxen, we'll see, it's an ox that is kind of, we gotta make sure that those goblins don't take this meat as we're going into town, okay?
Yep.
I will fight them to the death.
Okay. Well, we don't want to fight them just yet, but if we have to, then that's fine. But if you could, don't cause too much trouble.
We would never.
Okay.
So I think you got the wrong idea, but we don't cause trouble.
Okay.
Pacifists.
Oh, pacifists. That's
Let's
good.
not
That's
lie
good.
to Honey.
Fez, she really likes you. She says you guys saved her life last night. That Jelly Bean was hot as a candlestick when he came in and was talking to Fez about what she messed up and did. As the kind of the clunking of the wheels are going, and the sounds, and the ox moo, right, as you guys are going about 4 miles an hour, or 3 miles an hour. Any questions, you guys?
What do I see if I open up those crates in the back?
Oh my gosh.
You see the crates of the clear water
Okay.
in there, and then the other crate is more.
I lean over to Smoke and I say, Smoke, Jelly Bean's your uncle. You kind of know about these parts more than I do. What was up with those gnolls? They were kind of jerks.
Oh, the nose in the back. It's now you're trying to be quiet, okay?
He does have some ears on him.
The nose, they just kind of go around. They're like the watchdogs of the place. You'll notice that when we go to town, some of them are kind of good and friendly folk. Some of them are like the ones that were in the tavern, and some are kind of, well, not so friendly.
But the ones in the tavern were the friendly kind?
Well, yeah, that's why they're in the tavern.
Oh. They were the friendly ones.
Well, yeah, Jelly Bean kind of working with them here and there.
Well.
But that's a secret we don't go around telling people in
Yeah.
Bregmor, okay?
I've met worse. All I can say is there's enough room at Lavender's table for everybody.
I didn't interrupt any conversation. I just heard
No,
something.
honey.
I thought I
You're
kind of piped some
always
things in.
welcome.
You're
Always
pretty good,
welcome,
huh?
man.
Yes, okay. Okay. What's your name?
It's Smoke, honey.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
so-
You're that boy that came in and Jelly Bean's little nephew or something like that, right?
Yep, I'm Jelly Bean's nephew. So if you can hear pretty good. You could hear if any goblins or anything come
I
up.
know of all these things that are good in this world.
So if Honey can hear good enough, I can take a nap, right?
You take a nap if you. It kind of hits one of the bump, like a big bump, which darn near takes the wheel off of the wagon.
Oh man.
Of course it does.
Should have taken mending.
That's my third cantrip.
Anything else you guys want to do or say?
I'm watching.
Honey, watch out for the potholes. That was a little rough on the wheel back here.
I tried to miss that one, but I got so excited about talking to you guys. You guys are just good people. Okay, so anything else?
Are we there?
As we
You're watching.
as we go down the road, I sit up. Is there enough room next to Honey for 2 people?
He's a big boy. He's like 7 feet tall, and he's about 4
The size,
feet
the
wide.
width of the entire wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
feel
his
like
butt
it'd be
crack
at least-
is hanging out.
Okay.
Right, type. You got that plumber.
I stand up.
Close.
I stand up behind him. He seems very friendly, so
He's
I kind of
Wilford.
lean over and I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "Tell me, Honey, have you heard the good news about Lavender?" And we can fade to black now.
Okay, so make a charisma check.
Oh, you so want to just get that in and roll, didn't you?
It's gonna be a 10.
Okay, so you get him. He's kind of warming up. to a little bit, but not like full on.
He's not converted.
I hope I'm not mispronouncing the name of my own deity.
Lathander.
Lathander.
You
Lathander.
can make stuff up. It can be whatever name you want it to be.
So,
Yeah, but
as you guys are
might be
coming,
before.
you come to this bridge that goes the distance of the river. Now the river kind of expands. Off in the distance, you have a merge in the river. So probably about 3 miles down, the Gray River merges with the Scar River. Right. So this little hick town or goblin-like town that you see with huts and lean-to stone structure, you catch this like harpy that flies over the top, or kind of this pair of harpies that are hovering over the top of the town.
Oh,
Now you guys start going across the river.
Now do we each have a jug of the clear water, or is there one jug amongst us?
Oh, we each had one.
I think we each have a vial or
A
something.
jar. We each had a jar of clear water.
And that was one. That was one serving that lasts for an hour.
That was one serving that lasts for an hour. Yes.
Yeah. Have I seen these harpies before?
You guys-
I sit down and I kind of lean next to Clink and I say, "Friends of yours?"
Not good for my ears.
I nod and just keep an eye out on them and kind of sit back uncomfortably.
I'm just gonna take some of the straw out of one of the boxes, the crates. It's packed around the clear water, and try to put it in little ear holes that I have inside my head.
Okay.
That's smart. I'm gonna mimic what he's doing.
So as you guys go across the bridge, it's a wooden log bridge. Okay, and it's I want to say it's about 30 feet wide, enough for 2 carts to go by. There's a little like on the other side, you see like a little outpost with a couple goblins there, almost like a small little building structure. You can see some kind of heads poke out, and they get out with some spears and a warg, which is a big, large wolf. As you guys are kind of making your way into the across the bridge.
As we're rolling up, and I saw what they did with the straw, I make eye contact with Smoke and grab some of the crocodile viscera, and just kind of just watch to see if he kind of backs up a little bit.
Okay. And the smell of feces starts to like come
And you woke me up for that.
over the smell
civilization.
over,
Friends.
and it's like it's gross, right? There's flies all over the place that you can kind of see in the town, right? As they come up, as you guys kind of make your way towards the end of the bridge, you've got the goblins come up and go,
Is that you there, Germ? What do you got in there today?
one of the goblins says, "Oh, we got nothing. We're just bringing some stuff in town. Got some new members of our farm, and they've been rewarded for some of the good work, and they wanted to do some shopping today."
Oh, really? You guys aren't bringing any of that stuff in here, are you? We got eyes on you.
"I don't know what you're talking about, sir. We just here to go around town, and I'm here to show the folk around."
I asked him if by stuff he means alligator meat, because it's awful.
You say that to the goblins?
Oh, no, not alligator meat. We left the meat. It's the parts we have. I mean, alligator skin? Is that what you're talking about?
You guys are hunters? Trappers? Who are you?
We work on a farm.
Work on the farm? What's your job on the farm?
Fix things.
You fix things?
Fiddle with stuff.
Dig
We
holes.
grow food.
Rising stars.
That's it.
How'd you come across gator meat there on the northern parts of the river?
The
It was
farm,
inside a gator.
the farm is in like next to the water.
Right.
Gators come out of the water.
He tried to attack us. We killed him.
They kind of converse a little bit. We're just here to just go do some shopping here today, guys. We're not here causing trouble, okay? Just let us through.
I want to pop some of the teeth out of the bottom jaw if I can, just
Oh gosh.
a little knife or whatever, and just kind of have him say, "See, look here, you may have."
One of the goblins takes the teeth.
Well, I tell you what, you said you got some meat on you?
The meat we left at the farm.
I
We have the
misspoke.
skin and some bones, but that is all.
Skin and bones.
But as Honey said, we're here to see other things.
How
so.
much skin you got?
Enough for our purposes and not one bit more.
Well, see, I
Do you need
can
to see anything from us to go through?
let you in town today.
You could let us into town. You're very kind. Go ahead, Honey. He's letting us in.
I need some of that skin, though.
You don't need the skin.
You
You're
already
fine.
got some teeth. If you want that alligator skin, you go get your own.
You don't need it. You
You
don't want this anyway.
A diplomacy.
I smell it. You mean persuasion?
Persuasion.
I smelled it earlier. It ain't that good.
I'm gonna assume that I'm assisting
20.
in this and would cast guidance.
I got
as
20.
for-
Go ahead. That's fine.
Well, that just gives him an additional D4.
22.
The one guy goes, "Hey, I think we can get plenty of stuff with those goblin teeth. We can kind of go back in the bar and do some trading stuff. We might be able to get some of that meat that's in there at the Orc Palace. I do not want meat, that meat that's in the Orc Palace. It's the same thing every day."
Like, right? So they get a little conversation. And one of the other goblin that came in to tell him it was enough says,
"You can pass the day. Just make sure you don't cause him trouble.
No trouble.
Thank you.
Have a good day."
All right, so that's the end of episode 2 from D20 Tavern, Arizona. We want to thank you for taking the time to watch it. And me personally, I'm relatively new to role-playing, and I would love to hear or read your stories in the comments about how your group has kind of taken over an NPC in some way. We did it in a very small way with Honey, in that we named him Honey. Love that character, and just curious to find out how that's happened or stuff like that has happened in y'all's group. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.